Hi everybody, today is September 12th, 2015, and something special is going on today, and that is that this weather we're having is nice and fresh. For the last 3 months, it's been about 100 degrees at this time in the evening, which is about 7 o'clock, and right now the temperature is barely 85 degrees and the humidity is super low. So I'm feeling kind of fresh. Thought I'd come out here, take a vlog, show this park that I go to usually in the evenings where I do my power walking. Oops, I'm going down these stairs. I gotta be really careful. I don't want to trip and look like a dork. Anyway, the reason I'm taking the cameras with me tonight on my walks, which I usually never do, is because I want to get some photos taken since it's a clear sky tonight, or this evening, and I want to get some good pictures of this park. So I opened up a Instagram account today, and I want to start uploading photos to it. I figure since I'm out here with a video camera doing things and recording, why not get some snapshots too? So that's what I'm going to be doing. This park that I go to is in Las Colinas, which is in Irving, Texas. There's 2 ponds here. There's this one, and then there's another one just on the other side of that street right there, which is where I'm going to go to get the photos, because there's ducks over there and a little bit more activity. So instead of looking at my mugshot, I think it would be better if you were to check out where I'm at. Also, I just realized that the video I made the other day is still inside of this camera, and I hope I have enough memory left to finish up this this evening's video footage. This here is the second pond, and if you could look way down at the other side of the pond, I'm going to show you something, and we'll go over there. You can see there's like these white geese at the other side of the pond, and they're really mean and they don't like people, so we'll go over there and I'll show it to you. Okay, so I'm over here right now. I just took some pictures from here, which I'll post to my Instagram account, which is Gary TV Net on Instagram. So usually in the evening, this is where I go. I usually power walk about 2 miles a night, about 5 days a week, even when it's cold. I don't like to run, but I like to power walk. It's more fun. Trying to keep this camera steady so it doesn't bounce all over the place. Alright, these ducks aren't going to be too happy when I walk past them. Maybe they'll be chill and mellow this evening since the weather's better. These ducks are feeding. Oh God, let's see how they act. See? They're kind of pissed that I'm walking past them. This one has no wings on. I think there's no feathers on his wings. This one doesn't like people. Yeah, standing guard, but it's kind of weird that it has no feathers on her wings. Not a good situation. Okay. And this is the other end of the park that has the pond. Here's another area of the pond. It kind of extends, let's see, I guess that would be eastward, Fort Dallas. And if I keep walking in this direction, it just becomes like offices and offices after offices, and new apartment complexes after new apartment complexes. and new housing development after new housing development. They built houses and apartment buildings out here like crazy over the last 5 years, and I'm going to be making a separate blog on that. But with about 300 people a day moving into Dallas, this area is really, really growing. This is the older area, the older homes. Some of these homes over here were built in the 90s, early 2000s. And then there's a whole bunch that were built like yesterday. In the morning, this street would be flooded with traffic, but on a Saturday evening, there just isn't any traffic. There's a typical residential area near where I live, but I live in the section that's just a little bit more older than this. The house that I live in with my wife and kids is about 50 years old. It's a piece of crap, and we really don't like it anymore, so we're looking to move at the end of the year, early 2016. Plus, we want to move to a better school district. I'm not too happy with where my kids go to school. Over here is the Los Colinas Country Club, and if you go about another 2 miles that way, there's another country club, which is the Four Seasons Hotel, and that's where they hold the Byron Nelson every May. And then in April, they usually have the women's PGA tournament at this country club. I think this is the 4th hole or 7th hole, I don't remember which one. And what we're going to do now is we'll go up this hill. It's going to put us at an expressway, which is Highway 114 at Rochelle, and I'm going to see if I can get a view of the Dallas skyline so I can get some more pictures for the Instagram account. Okay, looks like we're in luck. You can see the Dallas skyline from this expressway. It does not feel like 85 degrees right now. It feels a lot cooler. Look what I found as I was walking back. Golf ball. Can I throw it into that hole? It's about 75 feet. So can this make it there? Without looking like a ridiculous fool in this neighborhood throwing a golf ball. Zoom it. Okay. Oh. Not even close. It is right there on the other side of the green.